Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your knuckle to swap out your old steering rack and install a E46 steering rack. Now I have a late model E30, and if your knuckle looks like this, you do not need to buy any kit to make it shorter, and that's the point of the video, just to show you how to set it up. Basically, all you need to do is remove the rubber piece in the middle, and I've tried different ways to do it, and ultimately I found someone who owned a grinder, and just paid him $5-10 to you know just slice through it, and even then it took the guy like a good 15-20 minutes. So that's what I decided to do about it. Once you actually separate it, the only thing you need to buy is the hardware to install it. Um, if you can see how I barely was able to put it on, I would advise you buy some longer bolts than I did. Um, that said, the only thing you need to install the rack are the 14mm spacers um, for the rack and pinion itself. So don't spend any money trying to shorten this late model knuckle. And that's the final result. And I've been riding my car for about 3 months after making the video, and I've had no problems with it. I did put Loctite once I actually tightened all of it together, and I did grind a little bit of the angles, which I'm glad I didn't spend too much time on. Um, I don't think they would have rubbed on each other, but I did it just based off all the reading I did. Um, Eventually, you'll see why you have to cut through the rubber piece, because if you try installing the rack without doing so, it won't assemble. So right here, we have the shortened knuckle installed, and the only issue I came across installing the rack is using the holes, or basically on the tabs where you install the rack to. You see on my end there's two holes, and originally the car used a hole, in this case the one on the top that you see right there. So you're able to put one in. That hose on top of it just doesn't let you. What I ended up doing is just tightening it on the first hole, because that's the only one it gives clearance to, the one closest to the bumper right there. That little wire you see won't let you do it. So I installed mine that way, and like I like it. For a while. Last thing is, I did not end up keeping the power steering, so um, this is for my setup right now is with the power steering delete. Lastly, E30 outer tie rods, E46 inner tie rods, and that's how you make it work. So this is me just jabbing on the knuckle, just trying to force it up into the shaft, trying to use the two holes in the way in the back, not the two holes close to the bumper. Just FYI, don't be trying to force anything. You'll break the little, I don't know what to call them, the little spindles on the knuckle, and then on that little shaft, has these little grooves that you can easily just damage and bend. So just don't force anything to happen.